Hello everyone. Welcome to our masterclass on mastering MS Excel. I am Tejas Thakur, head of sales trainings for Kotak Mutual Funds. In the last couple of weeks, you must have gone through our multiple videos on Excel. This is a total course of 22 different topics on Excel. Today we are going to look at how do you do VLOOKUPs. So welcome to video number 7 of this 22 video series, and this video is going to be on VLOOKUPs. So why is VLOOKUP required? Let's start the discussion with that. Whenever we get any raw data from either CAMs or Amphi downloads or from AMCs or from any other place, it is in a predefined format. So they will not change the format for you. What you can do is when the raw data comes to you, you apply VLOOKUP to it and get the data in your desired format. For that, you need to have mapping sheets ready. So I'll just show you the mapping sheet which I have. So I have a sheet which says fund name and category. I have another sheet here which says fund name and AMC. Like that, you can have multiple sheets. If you have sales teams or people who are mapped to certain clients, you can have that mapping as well. As many as the number of mapping sheets you have, that good your VLOOKUP will be. Okay. So let's look at what we want to do here. So I have a table here where I have 15 mutual fund schemes on one side. Then I have the category, AMC, 3 years and 5 years returns. And the cells are blank. I want to fill data into these cells without using sort and filters and copy and paste, right? So what will I do? I will apply a VLOOKUP formula, which is VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup, bracket open. Now you can see multiple things there. You might get a little confused, not to worry. The first parameter is the lookup value, which is the reference value which you need. The second is a table array. Table array means the table from which you will import data. Third is the column index number. Column index number indicates the number of the column number from which you want data to be imported, because you're going to select the entire range. How will Excel know which column you are interested in? So you have to define that. The last is range lookup. Here we will take as false. Also, certain VLOOKUPs can be done with true, but that's slightly complicated and we'll take it up in a separate video altogether. Okay. So first and foremost is the lookup value. I'm going to select this as a lookup value. Comma, table array. Let me go to where my mapping sheet is. It is here. I am going to select this range. Okay. And this is column number 1. So I'm going to select this because it is column number 2 from which I want the data to be imported. Comma. Then I'm going to select false because I need the exact match. I said it can be done on true also, but we will not do it right now. Bracket close, enter. So I've got equity multicaps here. Now, the second step is to understand what needs to be locked and what needs to be kept open. So here, if you see Axis Focus Fund, I need to drag this down. So C4, I will not lock it. Whereas this range, I need to be locked. So let me just show you how locking is done. Anywhere you just click F4. Okay. Here also I'm going to click F4. So what will happen is that range will get locked. Otherwise it will get dragged down. I'm just closing it. Nothing will change, but that will help me when I'm dragging it. Now coming to the next value, which is AMC. Again, I'm going to apply a VLOOKUP formula here. The lookup value is the fund name. Table array, I'm going to the mapping sheet, but now my table is different. So I'll select this table. Comma, again 2 because it is the second column of that particular table. comma, false. Bracket closed. I have access which has come there. Next is a 3-year return. Now this is available in a different sheet altogether. I will still apply a VLOOKUP formula here. But when we look at the table array, I will look at a different sheet. It is not in my original sheet, it is in the raw data. So I'm going to select this entire range. Comma. Now, where is 3 years return? So if you see, the leftmost column is the one column which in the range which I've selected, and I've given numbering here. My 3 years return is here, which is number 5, comma, false, bracket closed, enter. 5.82, you can go there and check whether it was 5.82 or not. Yes, it was 5.82. Coming to the next one is the 5 years returns is equal to, again, VLOOKUP, bracket open, the value selected, reference value, going to the range selected. Now in this range, if you see, where is a 5 years return? At number 7. So I'm going to put 7 here, comma, 7, comma, false. Bracket closed, enter. Now again, go back and here, see here, we have locked the range. I have to lock the range everywhere here. So I'll quickly do F4. F4, range locked, okay. F4, and again F4, range locked, okay. Last, F4 here, F4 here, range locked. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select all of this and drag it down. So automatically what has come for me is in front of the fund names, the categories, the AMCs, the returns, and the 5-year returns. All have come. Just remember, these returns are auto created. So these are not true values. This is an autofill which we have used here. So these do not resemble any data. It's just for example purpose, which we have used here. Right? So I have shown you only 4 column entries against 15 row entries. This can be done for rows ranging in thousands, columns ranging in hundreds, and rows ranging in lakhs. Not a problem, absolutely, right? So ensure that you have your mapping sheets ready, then you can do VLOOKUP and make any data meaningful. Just one last thing before I close this video is, now if you see here, everywhere there's a formula which is there. Now, if I feel that my job has been done, has been completed, I will remove the formula. How do I do it? I just select this range. Then I do Control C for copy, Alt ESV, Elephant Sri Lanka Victory, Elephant Sri Lanka Victory, ESV, for paste special values, and I say okay. What happens here is the entire formula is gone from the entire range. Why this is required is because if your data has formulas and then you're going to do a pivot on it or something like that, then it might create problems. And the size will be slightly higher because the file will get into buffering. So I hope the video, the VLOOKUP video was very clear to you. So you can get in touch with us on kmmc.trainingqueries@kotak.com. If you want this particular file, you can mark a mail to tejas.thakur@kotak.com mentioning the video for which you want the file. You can also save this number 9619510328 and be a part of our broadcast group. Since you're already there on the channel, please subscribe to it and click the bell notification icon so that any further updates on our Excel videos, you'll become immediately notified. Thank you so much and hope to see you soon in a next video.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.